You got it. Oh, careful. Right.
To address Tony's concerns about a wind turbine being a blot on the landscape, Jem has designed the whole thing to be collapsible. Now, Tony only needs to rig it up when conditions are favourable.
Steve, when it's high enough, we'll give you the shout and you start creeping forward. Is that okay? Cool. Right.
Steady!
Whoa!
Steady! Back a bit. Steady! Whoa! Back! Easy!
Okay. Easy. Whoa!
Jem! It's a wind turbine, mate.
2 car headlamps have been wired up to the turbine, which will hopefully light up as soon as the blades start spinning. At last, everything's ready to go.
I'm overjoyed with the wind turbine, with the local weather conditions. The way that smoke rises up from that smokestack just does not please me at all. Even our ultra-professional wind turbine on there, that's probably actually not as good as the one we made, is not moving.
After spending almost an entire week battling the elements to create a wind turbine for Black Sail Hut, Jem could be forgiven for feeling that the world is against him. Our Planet Mechanics stay in Ennerdale is virtually at an end, and Jem finds himself utterly at the mercy of the elements.
We've got no wind at all.
The future of Black Sail hangs in the balance.
Gusty. That's what it is, gusty and unreliable.
After a titanic effort, the Planet Mechanics hand-built wind turbine has been hoisted into position, ready to generate electricity. But with one tiny problem: no wind.
If ever something were to drive home to me how unreliable wind is, it's making the effort to build your own wind turbine and then watching it not go round. It borders on ridiculous.
Yes, that is
when the wind blows!
But true to Ennerdale's wild and wacky weather patterns...
Yes, put the lights in!
Things can often change in the blink of an eye.
Yes! Thank you! Look at that! That's going to be good enough for 80 or 100 watts. And that's on a day with no wind.
That is brilliant.
Imagine if it was windy.
While Jem has proved that a wind turbine will work, the weather is too erratic. Not only that, it's only generating 100 or so watts of electricity, far short of the 1,000 needed to save Black Sail. The future of the hostel is now in Dick's hands. True to form, the weather is up to its old tricks, but there can be no hiding indoors. This is Judgment Day.
Right, mate, so as far as I can see, the water part's all sealed. We have got control. We don't even get splashed. And when it turns, we'll be making electricity out this end.
I love your viewing windows. The main thing I think of, is it strong enough? So, yes.
Shall we find out?
Yes, let's go for it.
All right.
With the water pipe down from Sailbeck happily pumping out hundreds of litres a minute, all Dick and Jem have to do now is connect it to the turbine.
Would have been nice if this was somewhere near the hostel.
Right. We've got enough water anyway.
Yeah. More than we've got wind.
Looking good. Right, first things first, connecting this. I'll tell you what, do you want to take that end and I'll do the kinking?
If I take this end up here, that's better. Can you give it one more kink? Or maybe I will. Whoa!
Yes, that's the kink.
Right, I'm just going to stick it on anyway. We have a laugh.
Well, let's try and release this gently.
Okay. I feel like... Whoa! Right.
Okay. So this is off, this is on.
Yeah.
If we have any emergencies, this is the one we open, all right?
Yeah.
So I'm very gradually going to build the pressure up. You ready?
The water is currently being diverted through a safety escape pipe. This must now be gently closed off to avoid a sudden explosive build-up of pressure, before the main valve can be opened and the water funneled directly into the turbine.
So we're on full pressure?
Yeah. Shall I get plugged in now?
Yeah.
I love doing these in the wet. Oh, right.
Right, now, mate, what we're going to do is we're going to open this up and the turbine is going to start to turn.
Okay.
And then what I want to do is when we get to 3,000 RPM, yeah, it'll be at 50 hertz, which is the right frequency to use. And then we'll see how much power we've got.
Yes. Right, I'm on my switching board.
Are you ready?
You're like a DJ.
Jem has constructed a basic diagnostic power board. If electricity is produced by the water turbine, the lamps on it will light up.
Yes, it's going. We're making electricity. You can hear that.
What are we on? Press the hertz button.
I've got absolutely nothing.
It's not going very fast. We'll get a bit more speed.
Hey, I've got a reading. 44 hertz.
Right, I'll get a little bit more.
That's close enough.
Okay. On one of them, wind it up slowly. That's it. It's under load now.
Yeah, you got more back.
Look at the light. Yes. Woo. A bit more.
All right, Dick, let's get the power to the people. Let's go.
A few hundred meters of electrical cable will transport a very green 240 volts of power across the river to Black Sail Hostel and a very hopeful Tony Hume.
Tony, electricity from the water turbine has now reached the youth hostel.
And with a little bit of help from the wind turbine, your job and Black Sail should be safe. Now hit the switches.
That deserves a drink.
Beers are on me.
Our Planet mechanics have proved that when Black Sail Hut finally loses its supply road and this whole valley is returned to nature, Jem's wind turbine can be an emergency life support, but so long as there's rain in Britain, then Dick's water turbine will churn out 1,000 watts every minute of every day and keep this much-loved hostel alive for generations of walkers in the years to come.